How you doing, guys? The Showman Dude here with a little tutorial that might make your life a little bit easier. Because if you're in a position like me that I was a few minutes ago, or all last night, you're kind of frantically trying to get into your phone. Well, for starters, we have this Android phone with an absolutely trashed screen, garbaggio. We dropped it in an intersection and it got run over with a force and density of 1,000 suns. Vehicles, what have you. Whatever, dude. Alright, so if you're like me, you're kind of stumped on how to get into your phone to access your data. And I figured out a way to do it relatively easily. If you follow these instructions, you will get into your phone and you'll be able to use it. There's a few prerequisites that you have to have. Number one, a PC. Number two, a charging cable that allows specifically for file transfer and MTP protocol, I'm sorry. A regular charging cable will not work. The challenge to this is getting the phone unlocked, right? So there's a few programs we should have installed on our computer, and one of which is Screen Copy, running on a 64-bit Windows system, obviously version 3.3.1. Now, you might need to use an earlier version or a more updated version, but I don't have internet. I use PDAnet because I am cheap. But this is also going to serve as a notification that my phone is recognized. The other program we have to download is SDK Platform Tools, Android Platform Tools, which also include ADB files and all these other program files to make the connection to the phone. Okay? So, step one, we're going to connect the phone and turn it on. My phone's not on yet, but for just simplicity's sake, we're going to power it on. Right? Bam. We get the sound, the chime, and then that says our phone's on, even though we can't see it because of the screen, correct? Alright, so now, this is the tricky part. This is the absolute tricky part. I have USB debugging enabled by default in developer options because I'm always tinkering. So, and thankfully so, because now I found a way around it. Now, you will notice that our phone is locked. When we swipe up with our mouse, we swipe up to unlock it, the screen goes black. I guess to protect the code, right? So I found a way around this. First off, get it even with the toolbar as best you can. This is crucial. Bam. So, we're going to swipe up as if we're unlocking it. Bam. As it goes black, keep your finger on the print screen key on your keyboard. The print screen key, so we can take a screenshot of the number pad. It might take you a few tries to get it, but you'll see what we're going to do with it. So left click the screen with your phone screen, supposedly. And you will see a number pad. Bam. So you saw that little number pad? That's your code pad. Right? We're going to screenshot that. For simplicity's sake, I have it up in Paint already. So you're going to open Paint and you're going to you're going to align that also with the toolbar as best you can. Then we're going to open our screen copy. Put them as close as we can. Right? So now you have a reference. And you can alright, so when you go to unlock it, swipe to unlock, you have a reference for your numbers. 0 should be here. 1 should be here. Alright, put your code. Mine will be changed, obviously. And then we hit inside. Okay, so now we're going to swipe as if we're unlocking it and use the numbers on your screen for reference. Well, my code will be changed. And come down here. And bam, we're in. We're so totally in. So now you're able to screen copy and use your phone as normal to do whatever you want. I will include the download links for these specific programs in the description, and if you guys have any questions, just throw them down there in the comments. Throw them down there in the comments and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. If you don't have debugging on your phone enabled, USB debugging, I may make a tutorial on how to do that through the Scrappy folder. You open a terminal after creating your own batch file with a code to push the phone data and open a terminal, and you'll be able to navigate the phone as if, like, through the command prompt, as if, yeah. So, this is my first tutorial ever. I hope I helped somebody, because I was in a pickle. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to mention them in the comments. Have a good one.